Hey everyone, it's Maury. It's Sunday the 19th. It's another beautiful day in northeast Arizona. It's about 68 degrees and sunny, and it just doesn't get much better than this, really. Except for the wind. There it is again. It's always kind of windy up here. But I just thought I would check in, and you know, I'm separated from the van at the moment, so I don't really have anything van or travel related to talk about. But I figured I would at least check in and let you know what's going on. So let's see, today is Sunday. On, well, the end of the month I have my start of my follow-up testing. I go in for labs and a CT scan, and oh, somebody put a barbecue out here. Uh-oh, I might have to take this. Well, the little barbecue wasn't in as good a shape as I was hoping. Somebody left, it's a little charbroil by the dumpsters. You can tell the way they put it up that they were hoping somebody would take it home. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the end of the month I have my follow-up scans and everything, and not that I can really do anything after that. You know, we still can't really travel, at least not recreationally. You know, I'm trying to do my part and stay away from everybody, and where I'm at, there's not a lot of interaction with people to begin with, so I feel like I'm doing my part. But it would sure be nice to start making some plans again, so I could at least show you something interesting besides me walking around complaining all the time. Although I am pretty good at that, you know, I can be kind of an opinionated a-hole. I'm pretty good about keeping it to myself most of the time, but I am pretty good at complaining. And YouTube is actually something really good to complain about just because it's an easy target. You know, I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I do this just for fun. It's a hobby, and you know, if I can share some experiences or some things with you that are helpful, then it kind of makes it worth it, you know. I have a little bit of money invested in the equipment and stuff, but generally speaking, you know, I'm not here to sell stuff or get views and make money off of ad revenue and stuff like that. It's just not why I'm here. But, you know, there are people that are here for that, and, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You have to make a living. The only part that really kind of bugs me is when it's obviously staged or fake. I feel like, you know, I mean, my opinion anyway is that YouTube is for real content. I mean, I'm out here, you know, traveling around or, you know, doing whatever I'm doing. I mean, whatever it is that I do. But it's not like it's a TV show, you know. I'm not going to pretend that I'm doing a reality show. It's just me and a camera wandering around. But some people, YouTubers, and quite often actually, will stage things as if it was, you know, unplanned, or I don't know. It's just, I kind of take exception to some of those things just because it's obviously staged or obviously fake, and I just don't like it. And I swore when I started doing this that I wouldn't do that. This is all going to be first person kind of stuff, you know, me and the camera. But then there's things like, well, here's a few examples of things that it just rubs me the wrong way. I just don't like it. Oh, good morning. How is everybody? Oh, I'm just waking up. I need coffee. Oh, hey everybody! What a surprise to see you here! Oh, hey everyone! Of course, there's another one that I'm just not gonna do, where you set up a camera in the forest, like where I'm at, and then you wander off, and then you walk into frame and walk past the camera and keep going, as if somebody were just watching you walk through the forest when you're clearly by yourself. Same thing applies to somebody driving off in their van. They set the camera up and then drive away, and then they have to turn around and come back and get the camera. I mean, I get it. You know, you're trying to entertain and trying to make it interesting, but at the same time, I don't know, I just don't like it. It's just not something that I will ever do. So you don't have to worry about me ever doing that if you're in the same camp as I am. If those things kind of get on your nerves when somebody is by themselves and you see a shot of them in bed waking up and being all surprised that there's a freaking camera there, you know, that's just not something you're ever gonna see me do. I'll do something campy or, you know, over the top like I did the other day with the walking through the forest and building lean-tos and fires and stuff. I mean, obviously that was all fake and just for entertainment value. But I'm not gonna film myself getting in the car or the van and saying, oh, hey, well, where did you come from? Oh, we know where you came from. You put the camera there, you dummy. Like I said, I can be opinionated and I don't usually complain about stuff, but as it stands right now, I've got nothing better to do, so, well, here we are. So back to actual stuff. Like I was saying, I have my scans at the end of the month. And then, you know, who knows what's gonna happen with the virus and stuff. You know, they're talking about states reopening. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. It doesn't seem like it, but if you can illustrate that you've got things under control, then maybe, I guess. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV, but I have a friend that's a doctor, and he doesn't seem to think it's a great idea, at least at this juncture. But it would be nice to make some plans. I would like to go to Hawaii also. I've had that planned for a while, and then, you know, I got derailed last year with my medical stuff. And about the time that it was time to start making plans, you know, the world fell apart. But I guess, you know, eventually start doing stuff. And I'd still like to take that trip in the van, the cross-country one, and go out to, I think my end point was Nashville, or maybe, you know, I don't know. I mean, if I might get out there and decide to see some other stuff, but it's all just kind of theoretical right now. Eventually we'll be re-released into the wild, as they say. Anyway, no, there's not much more going on up here. I'm just staying out of trouble and waiting, just like everybody else. So I'll touch base and check in with everybody again in a week or so, I imagine. For sure after I have my appointments, just to kind of bring everybody up to speed and hopefully share some good news. So as always, if there's anything you want to talk about, leave me a comment. So with that, I will wrap this up and keep it short, but I hope everybody's doing well and that you're safe, and I hope everybody watching this is able to stay COVID free. And with that, I'll wrap it up. So everybody have a great day. Take a look at what I've got here behind me. Look at that sky. It's hard to be too upset It might be awfully quiet and maybe a little lonely, but you know, when the weather is this perfect, what are you gonna do? See you next time.